Okay, hello. I decided to have a pop back into this and continue where we left off. Very good. What the hell is that? Hi there. Sounds like there's bad guys over here. There is, that's why. Cleric? Oh, Cassandra, this is on you, right? That works. Also, have we leveled? I guess we have. Right. Okay. Okay, this is, we're gonna move that down to, gonna move across, bring that up. Right, let's see what's in here then. Grenade recipe, okay. The dagger. Like a Skyrim table. That would be in their dwarven ruins that aren't occupied and haven't been for over in a day. Alright. Not entirely sure where I'm supposed to go. Oh, there's a... Okay, so not here anyway. Probably. This could possibly be an exit. Probably. There's the yeah, there's the... looks like it might go on a limb, just where this leads. And down. Nothing back here. Not what we were looking for, but oh, Jesus, I thought he was just going to go straight off the edge. Yeah, not where I thought it was going to lead, but, you know. Not going to shake those up, that's whatever that was. Alright, terminate it rather. Oh. Okay. I don't know, like it's indicating that there's a whole crap ton of stuff beneath me, but maybe above me? I don't know. Right, but anyway. Continue this way. Right. So the vaults are beneath us then. Right, that's the keys.
Darksworn. These won't be the last.
We may be too close to the surface for these to count as deep roads. But have I mentioned I hate the deep roads?
Is this our first encounter with Darkspawn in this game? I need help. They get hit. This will be a way of finding out. Do they get healed if they level? Alright, there's only really one way to find out. Great lunge. Nope. Okay. Click on the operations at lake. Make sure they're doing their jobs down there. Don't give a shit about wildlife. Okay. Blah blah blah. Liska with you. Give her something to do. Maybe she's been on the edge, been a bit humming or some nonsense. Can't handle the job. Deal with it. Okay. Don't think we came across a person named that. It's good they're red. Templars severing ties to the gentry. find our buyers easily enough. Has to be the right buyer, though. Don't want anyone with good ideas. We need control. We need to control distribution, sorry. All across Lake Cullenhead is secured. We're made. They smuggling red delirium into the Circle Tower? That's the only reason why you'd want to travel across Lake Cullenhead, right? Most of the veins near the surface. Most of the veins have been near the surface. There's enough of it, but we'll find. But if we find a deeper vein, a source, that could be huge. Once we have a firm grip on the current operation, we can look into expansion. Okay. Let's take this gear. I'm guessing that's needed. We need it for something. Someone with a trick with closing those wrists claims she's some sort of prophet. Zealous nug shit if you ask me. Wow. I must be one of those fast-talking elves to get a bunch. You must afford for that. Not sure what she's after, but if those mercenaries do their job, we won't have a problem. Still, keep an eye out. Okay.
They've been watching our movements.
Yep. Ah. There we go. This is where the kit. Alright, so to open the vault, I'm guessing we need both gears. The codex entry thing. Right, so let's go find us another gear. Oh, we've got enemies outside now. Oh. Oh no. Oh, they are attacking. Now I had a creature to my right. It's a foil as a creature, it's like a sound. Alright, okay, so go across here. Backstone. Oh wait, hold on. What's stairs. No, terrace. What are you? You a, Oh, shit.
The dog form is up through here.
We must seal it off.
Alright. Alright. Where the hell did Varric go? No chance.
That is the dark spawn back.
Ah. Yeah, Varric, where the hell are you?
We need to seal that tunnel.
What tunnel? You just... That was interesting. all the beholders.
Make it take you.
This is where I need to seal that breach, but I've not seen another breach. That was the one I already, you know, dealt with. But I suppose there's one up here, maybe. That was the noise I heard. Yes. Have I missed a breach? Sealed that one up. One over here.
We should seal the tunnel before more darkspawn join us.
Which we did, this one. Requires a lot. Keys. This also requires some keys. Yeah, I think that might be a bug, maybe? Maybe it's not recognizing that I've sealed it up. I have. Probably because of a magical flying dwarf who decided to backflip off a bridge and ended up. Who knows where? And that requires more keys. Now we're... Yeah, but now we're back where we started. Okay. Doesn't help at all. Okay. Those require the... I'm very confused.
We should seal the tunnel before more darkspawn join us.
Yeah, what I have. That's what it's done. I've done that. What am I missing? Huh? I'm really confused. I don't know what to do. Pause of the elders. Not sure what I'm supposed to do. We can't open those. Open those require doors. Those require keys. Go in here, it's telling me I need another gear, but I can't get where the gear is telling me to go because I need the keys. There's nothing here that's telling... Nothing here. Unless I'm like, just completely blind, I can't see what I'm supposed to be doing. Can't open that door. That door's locked. That's more or less where I started from. Now we're back here. This is where we came in. Probably where we come out. Unless there's... Oh. I am very, very confused. In Palama. If you save and reload your game, it usually allows you to leave. However... Okay, I'm guess by the looks of it, it seems my quest is bugged. I'm gonna move myself over to the hole, and hopefully just reloading it will fix whatever issues I've got currently. Maybe it's because I sealed it before I killed that one guy? Maybe?
We need to seal that tunnel.
Okay, save. Let's save in a new slot. Load. So it's a 7. I know. It confuses me with the hours played over here, and then play time. Actual time is down on the right. Right. Once said, and again, they wouldn't have said that, would they? Alright, can you open these doors? Oh my god! There's lock picking in this game. Oh my god! Really? Okay. Of course I mean, of course there is, but you know, my brain wasn't immediately going to, I need to use a freaking, okay. That makes a lot more sense. And now I can, oh, mosaic piece. Now I can go loot some places. Yeah, because I'm not a rogue. I guess it didn't tell me that's the symbol that I need to pick lock stuff. Okay.
Living from valuables they find in the deep roads.
Yep. That guy. Let's do that. Okay. Kinda rough. Everyone's looking a bit bloody. Why do you always put those in like really awkward places? Is that the last mosaic piece? I think it might be. There's Bianca free. Ah. Yeah, I know that. I know that little health. We've got like one potion left, right? So, I think he doesn't end up killing himself. Alright, so there was a door over here. I feel so fucking stupid. Passing so many doors that had this symbol on it and not even thinking that it was a rogue symbol. Just thinking, oh, I need the keys for it. These doors are not wide enough for both of us, Varric. Okay. First, let's go now. Brennan caught him trying to steal some of the product. Oh dear. Actually, we haven't seen any Redlarium down here. Like, we've seen the Drakestone, but Redlarium itself. Whoa! Oh, I always think I've just been launched into space when it does that, because it does the sounds. I'm just gonna quickly rush over here and have a look. I don't think there's anything else here, but. This is probably just another entrance into that other door, isn't it? Maybe? If this door is wide enough, it should be. It's going to take up the entire space. There's nothing much in here. There's no other door. This has been
We should seal the tunnel before more darkspawn join us.
Not registering that. Well, not on that anyway. Alright, so there's that, but that could have been Brickstone? Yeah, I think it might be. Alrighty. Well, hold on. trying to think. No, I don't. No, I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume there's just nothing, nothing of any real important stuff left here. I don't think. If there is, it's hidden well enough that I'm not too fussed about missing it. All right, let's Actually, can we fast travel from here? Hang on. Maybe that's not supposed to... Yeah. I already don't think about it, because you're stingy with your healing. Speaking of the dog, are we gonna get one? Or is this gonna be a Mabari-less Inquisition? I assume we're gonna get Mabari as troops, but as like an additional pet companion party member. I mean, I'm satisfied with my Nug mount personally, but hmm. Muted. Um, I'm traveling to the crossroads because the merchant that's there, he does have some crafting stuff, so I just want to grab some of that just in case. Um, we are fully healed. Okay. That has right ahead of me. Okay.
True enough. It's
Right.
good to have commerce restored.
Hmm. The game crashed. That's interesting. His power, his missions way too powerful. It would seem. Yeah, the fight was pretty interesting. Not as long as I thought it was going to be, but half an hour. It's half an hour. Eh. A matter of waiting for the EA launcher to catch up. Yes. Apologies. Oh, hasn't it? Watch the game. I don't know. My shortcut wasn't working apparently. Okay. Huh. Okay. Oh no, there it is. Oh, that's crafty. Just wanted to make sure that it didn't reveal any personal information. Alright. Okay. Over to, oops. Threads? Okay.
I suppose you're right.
And how much did you need? It's good to have
Let's save it real quick because I don't want to make that journey a third time.
almost restored.
There we go. Subtle. Oh, I'm out of. Okay, alright. Level 11? 362? Okay, now let's go to buy. Okay, so it's got crafting materials. Does it tell me how many of these I've got? It doesn't. Reckoning scales. No, that's all real basic stuff besides the Dragonling scales, I guess. Okay. Right.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, so a couple of things.
Could be better.
Oh.
I don't need to remember where all the locked doors are. Go over. Well, that's really useful. Locked door. Does it put all the locked doors on the map? It definitely hasn't. I don't remember where any of her locked. I wonder if there's like a there's like a list. Hmm.
Nothing to report, sir.
Yeah. Okay, so right. Apparently the locked doors have quote unquote nothing but trash in them, which is not necessarily true. Considering we couldn't get that here. Rise perk deft hand find tools. Okay. We can't open this. You jump through the window? You look like a... Almost. Okay. Might not be something I gain access to then. Might reach in and the okay. Right. Alrighty. Journal real quick. Hinterlands. We have Rifts, Red Cliff. Don't have much Rifts as well. Obsidian. The only other place that we know to get that. The dragons are. So let's hop over to oof. Let's hop over to place. Alright. So now we go to talk to some clerics, I guess. I don't even know. I'm fairly sure Alistair is in this game. I know I was going to call him Morgana. Morrigan is in this game. I think. And Beyond that, I just don't know. It's gonna be interesting with Morrigan. But she supposedly got a baby. Close to it at least. A merchant, I got a merchant. 3 merchants? This merchant over here. Oh, what's this? Oh. You can buy new. Okay. I don't know if I'm not that.
Have you seen the horses Master Clerics at the Inquisition? They're magnificent.
Smithing is hot work. Here, have something to drink.
Another time. Another time, then. You need something, let me know.
Actually, you know what? Go to Black Emporium. I know this is a bit of a detour, but I want to buy more schematics, and I remember them being a thing in the Black Emporium stuff, so I didn't really give them a proper look. Plus, he does have materials. Once we're satisfied with that, Yeah, okay, that answers that question. I just had a look up at the attributes. I guess they increase automatically, so that solves that.
Help yourself to a suck from the basket, but only one!
A suck from the basket? The fuck does that mean? I don't know if I want to know what that means. Right, schematics. Okay. So. Weapon schematics, armor schematics, recipes. Okay, so. Magister staff, tier 2 staff. Local mace keeper staff. Let's go up from the bottom. Grab everything. Armor. You'll have to forgive any clicking. Materials. Had obsidian this entire time. Okay. Okay.
Send my regards to the Lady
Schematics of
Ambassador.
Legends.
Her ancestor visited the Emporium
Ah.
in the Blessed Age.
Okay, I probably looked at these and I didn't even bother to look at the other ones because I was like, no, this is going to be the same, right? Okay. Right. Gonna buy a little bit more of that, so I'm not.
I sold her a candle mounted with the severed.
What map? Wait, what?
Hand of a first.
Both map? Haven. Oh. I'm very confused. Why would it ask me if I wanted companions? Yeah, okay. Being cleared. Okay, right.
Now that we've got better maps, if you like, I can show you a few tricks.
Oh, can you now?
Alright, let's look at the crafting of weapons now that we've got some new stuff. Magister's staff. Last one. Minor willpower, 6 magic. Oh. Assholes. Okay. Why would I want strength on a... And that's not going to be even close to what I'm currently using, so... Yeah. Get weapons? Oh, I can make the frost rune. I don't have any black runes. Okay. The armor? Only 4? Get 10 magic out of this. Something I've got captain of. To... That's what I'm wearing. What about enchanter coat? Actually, what's my current armor looking like? The armor. It does 64 armor and fire resistance, and that's all it does. Okay. It's 134 for the enchanter mail. There's the coat. $134, 156 if I had precious cotton. Okay, I mean, still a significant increase. Stagger hit, being hit, melee defense. There's 5% stagger on being hit, so something that hits me is going to take the stagger, right? This gives us cold resistance, fire resistance, thunder when being hit, range defense. They're high. Nice Walker stunning Phantom. Okay. That's armor wise. Yes, we'll double my armor. Also got very highly enchantable. Good, good, good. Modify armor. Oh, right, I don't have any armor mods.
You need something? Let me know.
Oh, actually.
Another time, then.
Doesn't look the best, but better take it, right. So my weapon does 44 DPS. And my best mace that I've got currently, 44 versus 55. Still better. Strength. Weapon. Fire magic. I don't have the magic defense, but I can take the mods off that. Put it onto this, right? No. Move upgrade. Move upgrade. Back. Yes. It's assuming they're select. Oh, wait, maybe it doesn't. Increase the damage along with what I'm using, so I guess that's something. Alright. Let's talk to Cassandra. She's willing to talk.
It occurs to me I don't actually know much about you.
What do you want to know?
I'm not sure. Where are you from?
Yeah, tell her.
My clan never stayed in one place for long, though we primarily roamed the free marches.
Oh? I didn't think your people roamed that far north, but clearly I'm mistaken. I'm told some members of your clan might still be alive. Do you intend to go back?
Eventually, perhaps.
I might, once this is done.
It will not be the same once you do.
Okay.
I'd like to get to know you better.
You would?
Is that a problem?
Not entirely. I'm just curious as to your motivation.
No motivation beyond making things between us less
Antagonistic?
exactly.
As you wish. My name is Cassandra Pentecost, daughter of the Royal House of Navarra, 78th in line for the Navarran throne.
Oh wow,
I
very
joined
distant.
the Seekers of Truth as a young woman, and was with the Order until they withdrew from the Chantry. I remained as the Divine's right hand, carrying out her order to form the Inquisition. And here we are. That's all there is to know, my lady.
You're a member of Navarra's royal family.
The Pentecosts are a very large clan. Half of Cumberland could say the same.
Really?
No, but it feels that way. I have hundreds of relatives so distant they need charts to prove we're related at all. And they have them. Oh yes. The Pentecosts value their precious blood like it runs with gold.
And you joined the Seekers to get away from that.
It was a life worth getting away from. The Pentecosts are famed for dragon hunting, but few actually pursue the craft. Most are fat and lazy. They pay lip service to the Maker and care only for idle pleasures and past glories. My brother was all that kept me in Navarra. Once he was gone, so was I.
Tell me about your brother.
I would prefer not to speak of Anthony. Another time, perhaps.
Okay, fair enough.
You don't seem to like your homeland much.
My family polluted it for me. What little I saw of my homeland was through the bars of a
I can do
gilded
that,
cage.
yeah.
My uncle treated me like a porcelain doll to be placed on a shelf and dusted only when necessary. Thus I did not see Navarra, the real Navarra, until much later. By then I realized I knew it not at all.
Your uncle? What about your parents?
They had the misfortune of taking the wrong side in the second attempt to overthrow King Marcus. The king executed them, but spared my brother and I since we were family, and children at the time. Thus we were raised by my uncle, a mortalitarsi who preferred the company of his corpses to the living.
Ah.
Your uncle was a mortalitarsi?
A death mage. He still is. My countrymen do not burn the dead, they bury them in special crypts. The mortalitarsi supervise the crypts, like priests. Uncle Vestalis oversees the grand necropolis.
Creepy.
Navarrans spend more time honoring dead relatives than they do with living ones.
Yeah.
It is odd to be so fascinated with death and its trappings. I will never understand it.
So you were the right hand to the Divine?
To Divine Justinia, yes. And Divine Beatrix before her, in fact. The position is normally reserved for Templars of the Knights Divine. but my circumstances were unusual.
Unusual how?
You don't know the story? Thank the Maker. I will tell you if you wish, but it isn't as exciting as some drum it up to be. The short version is that I once saved the previous divine's life. My reward was becoming her right hand.
But what does a right hand do, exactly?
What is your hand capable of? It gives, it takes, it beckons. It makes a fist. Liliana and I extended the divine's reach beyond the Grand Cathedral. We went where she could not.
Yeah.
After Beatrix, I was tired of the position and wanted to return to the Seekers. But Justinia convinced me to stay. Her vision for the future gave me hope.
You thought she could really change things?
Justinia knew the war was coming long before it began. She tried to avert it, but the forces arrayed against her were too strong. Sometimes you have to break a bone so it can be reset. That's where the Inquisition comes in. It was to be the answer. A means to preserve as well as an agent for change. I only wish she had lived to see it.
So, what's the story about you becoming the right hand?
Sweet Andraste, do you really want to hear that? It was, what, 18, 20 years ago? Some still discuss it like it happened yesterday. The tale gets bigger each time it's told. I barely recognize myself within it now.
That's what happens with stories that become legends.
I am not a legend, nor was I then. I was a young woman barely out of training. To hear others tell it, I alone saved divine Beatrix from a horde of dragons sent to assault the Grand Cathedral. Rather impressive for such a young seeker, wouldn't you say?
And the truth is?
I stumbled upon a conspiracy to kill Beatrix. A Templar Knight Commander was at its heart, and there was a dragon battle at the Grand Cathedral, but I had help from loyal mages who rallied to the cause. They freed the dragons from magical control. Without them, the Divine and I would both have died. Yet I became the right hand, and they are forgotten.
Okay.
What happened to the mages that helped you?
They went back to their circles, with rewards and privileges and most holy's gratitude. Many of them died at the conclave.
I think you're a hero, no matter how you downplay it.
Fine. But it was 20 years ago. I will not rest upon my laurels.
I'll let you get back to work.
Okay. Interesting. Alright, just because it bugs me to see the exclamation mark here. Oh. Okay.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
Thanks, I guess.
Anything you can spare will help.
I'm paranoid about even using these now. Barrack. Got some questions for you.
Need something?
Ah.
I read your Tale of the Champion, and I have a few questions.
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
What happened to the mage who destroyed the Kirkwall Chantry? The book never said.
He fled Kirkwall with the mages from the Circle. Stayed with them a while, but he had to move on. Somehow a lot of mages blamed him for making them live as fugitives.
Yep.
I don't know where he is now, and I don't want to know.
Fair enough. Orsino's fate, Mason?
In the book, you say that first Enchanter Orsino turned himself into a giant monster made of corpses. How? Why?
Right,
Do
yeah.
I look like an expert on magical weirdness to you? Well, I can't tell you how. For the why, all I can say is he was desperate.
Right, yeah.
Where are the rest of Hawk's associates now?
Merrill decided to look after the elves left homeless by the fighting.
Oh,
She's
good-
done a pretty
good
good
girl.
job of keeping them away from the mages and Templars, so far. I guess she has plenty of practice avoiding stupid human battles with her old Dalish clan. Isabella went back to the Raiders. She's calling herself an admiral now. I don't know
Of
if she's
course.
actually in charge or just has a really big hat. Might be the same thing, honestly.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
Sebastian went back to Starkhaven. I'm sure he's boring all sorts of people there. Hawk's little sister is in the Free Marches, helping some of the other survivors from the Kirkwall Circle. Aveline is still guard captain. I'm pretty sure Kirkwall would fall into the sea if she quit her job.
Probably. No, still curse.
Need something?
I read your...
That's a pretty common reaction. Go ahead.
There's no way Hawk really could have killed the Arishok. It would have started a war with the Kunari.
I was told later that the Kunari disavowed his actions. Apparently, the Arishok didn't get permission before he attacked Kirkwall, and the Qun didn't want another exalted march. When they finally sent a ship to haul the Red Dreadnought away, they just said, "We will never speak of this again." As
Wow.
far as I can tell, that's the Qun's version of an apology.
Never mind.
Carry on.
Oh, okay.
Need something?
Tell me about
The red lyrium we found in the temple seemed to upset you.
Yeah.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered Red Lyrium during an expedition in the Deep Roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're
I'm assuming
just near
some
the stuff.
spice
You're
dealers
singing,
know
get
all too well
violent,
about that.
Paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the Deep Roads? That's
We've
not
seen
a
more
cheery thought.
red lyrium, right? On the surface here.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject. Need something?
Personal question.
Can I ask you something, Varric?
You want to talk about me? I'm flattered. Also inclined toward extravagant lies.
How do you and Kassan...
You heard about the Kirkwall Chantry being destroyed? The guy responsible used to be a friend
Yeah.
of mine.
Yeah,
The
that.
Seeker had questions about that, and I had answers.
Are you from Ferelden? Orlais?
Free Marches, born and raised in Kirkwall. And despite whatever you've heard, no, Kirkwall's not that bad.
It's worse.
I'm not clear.
Everybody's
about
there
my-
like it's
You're
just
a
completely insane.
I'm a businessman. My family has a seat in the Dwarven Merchants Guild. Merchants buy and sell goods. Businessmen buy and sell stores. In my spare time, I manage a spy network, and occasionally, I write books.
If you've run a spy network, why is Leliana our spy master?
To be honest with you, she's just a better spy master. The truly great ones can keep their distance. They don't get attached to their
He does though. 'Cause he's a good
Me,
guy.
I always wind up babysitting my informants, and worrying about their
Yep.
families. We're in better hands with her.
Alrighty. Oh, there we
You're
go.
an author. What kind of books have you written?
Tried my hands at a few genres. My crime serials are my most popular. Hard in Hightown, guards breaking the rules to get things done. The Tale of the Champion is the most famous thing I've written, or infamous maybe. I started a romance serial once, Swords and Shields, but...
Wait, Hard in Hightown is not
for romances.
a bodice ripper?
Most of my stories end in tragedy. Probably.
I guess I would have known that if I'd read the codex entries on it, but, you know, still.
What sort of shops do you own?
Actually, we don't own shops. That was just an example. Mostly we invest in money lenders. Auction houses, a few mercenary companies, a couple of smithies. I think we own half a beet plantation in Ravane somewhere. Most of that's my brother's doing. Bartrand had business sense. Not much tact, but loads of business sense.
Where did you get that crossbow? I've never seen one like it.
Bianca? She's one of a kind. I got her off a guy in Darktown. Took
Yeah.
me a week to pry his dead fingers off the stock.
Who is she named for?
I can't tell you.
And the reason for that is?
Complicated. It's the one story I'll never tell. We just have to leave it at that.
I bet you've got a
Thanks,
bucket of
Varric.
works at some point upon your death. Right, seeing primeval red lyrium deposits. Okay, so that is a thing. Okay. So we have seen them, it's just we've not gone and collected them. Right.
Cigarettes in the blanket.
After I said.
How kind of him.
That.
Can I help you with something?
If I have material for a special...
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Yeah.
Thanks for checking anyway.
Leliana?
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
The hell are you doing? What are you doing out here?
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Why are you
Blessed
praying
are
out
the
here and not
righteous.
in like
Lights in
the
the
big
shadow.
place
In
with
their blood,
all the
the
shrines?
Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this?
Why are you
What's his
putting this
claim?
on me?
I speak for no one but myself. And I
Yeah.
have no answers for you.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard.
Not just me. All of us. She was the divine.
It's going to be a shy of a religion.
She led the faithful. She was the heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it.
No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come, to work then.
Jeez, she's in a
We will speak later.
rough spot. I don't want to talk to Varric again. Oh, she just won't talk to me. Okay. Helen?
I will keep the peace while you and the others appeal to the Chantry in Val Royeaux.
Better ready yourself for the blame you will be rightly assigned.
Oh, back off, dude. Right, let's go talk to Solus. And then we're gonna get a move on. Solus!
Closing the breach is our primary goal.
Yep.
But I hope we might also discover what was used to create it. Any artifact of such power is dangerous. The destruction of the Conclave proves that much.
You think it's fine?
You don't think whatever created the explosion was destroyed in the blast?
You survived, did you not? The artifact that created the breach is unlike anything seen in this age. I will not believe it destroyed.
How
until
do
I
you
see the
know?
shattered fragments with my own eyes.
How do you know it was an artifact? I mean, I absolutely agree,
You
but
would do well to try to recover whatever created
did
the
we see an
breach.
artifact that did
Liliana's
that?
people have scoured the area near the blast and found nothing. Whatever the artifact was, it is no longer there. In any case, did you need me for anything?
Yeah, I wanted to investigate you, actually.
I'd be interested in hearing your opinions on elven culture.
I thought you would be more interested in sharing your opinions of elven culture.
Why?
Dalish, are you not?
What's your problem with the Dalish? Allergic to Halla?
They are children acting out stories misheard and repeated wrongly 1,000
Yeah.
times.
Oh, but you know the truth, right?
While they pass on stories, mangling details, I walk the fade. I have seen things they have not.
To teach, yeah. To help them.
The Dalish are trying to restore elven history. If you know something new, share it.
Would your clan listen to what I had learned in my studies?
Maybe.
My travels? Or would they mock the Flatir and his stories and go back to their ruins? At least you were asking. But here's something. I will answer as I can.
Come with the ancient
I'd like to know
ancients.
more about the elves from before our time.
The Dalish strive to remember Hallam Shiral. But Hallam Shiral was merely a fumbling attempt to recreate a forgotten land.
Arlathan.
Elvanan was the empire, and Arlathan its greatest city. Place of magic and beauty, lost to time.
You've studied ancient elves. What else do you know of Arlathan?
We hear stories of them living in trees, and imagine wooden ramps or Dalish Erebels. Imagine instead spires of crystal twining through the branches, palaces floating among the clouds. Imagine beings who lived forever, for whom magic was as natural as breathing. That is what was lost.
Are all Dalish elves like my clan?
No. Your clan was unique in having enough interest in human affairs to send you to spy upon the Divine's meeting. As your clans have been separate for so long, they have all changed, adapting to the lands in which they live. Some are no more than bandits, others trade freely with humans, and some have disappeared entirely into the forests.
And some have been wiped out by their own people.
What can you tell me about elves living in human cities?
The culture in alienages or among the slaves of Tevinter is like any of the impoverished and powerless. They cling to memories of a better past, and practice a few rituals to distinguish themselves from humans.
And what about the magic?
Is the magic they teach in the Circle different from the magic I learned with my people?
No and yes. Magic is magic, just as water is water, but it can be used in different ways. Dalish magic is more practical, not needing chantry approval, although they still frown on blood magic. Superstition. Much of it is more subtle. A legacy from when elves were immortal.
Special.
The legends of elven immortality. Did they use magic to increase their lifespan?
No. It was simply part of being elven. The subtle beauty of their magic was the effect, not the cause of their nature. Some spells took years to cast. Echoes would linger for centuries, harmonizing with new magic in an unending symphony. It must have been beautiful.
You said that the censure against blood magic was a superstition.
I did. It's fortunate Cassandra is not within earshot. Most modern cultures forbid blood magic. Publicly, even Tevinter disapproves of it. But as I've said, magic is magic. It matters only in how it is used.
It's definitely interesting.
I'd be interested in learning more about blood magic.
I would teach you if I knew it. Unfortunately, using blood magic seems to make it more difficult to enter the Fade.
Oh.
You understand why I never bothered to learn it. A
Yeah.
shame, as it is extremely powerful, provided it remains a tool, not a crutch, nor a passion.
Yeah, I mean, how'd you separate that though? That's...
We'll talk later.
Goodbye. What can I do for you?
I imagine it's really easy to
What do you
To
know
lean
about
on
the
that.
Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the breach.
Simply put, it is a tear in the veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster in an area that has seen many deaths. But your mark allows you to exert some control over the breach. That means it was created deliberately.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade, but according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
That does sound interesting.
Sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality, where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful, and the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious.
Yeah, I mean, the
I'd like to know more about
possibilities of that would be endless.
Dalish say the demons hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living. The demon is that wish gone wrong.
Can we change that?
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
Yeah, see you later.
We'll talk later.
I think we've got not much else to talk about, to be honest, right? Let's check in here real quick. Healing. Prophet's Laurel, and then Vibrium. Lyrium Potion. Black Lotus. Okay, right. Let's get a move on. Get to meeting some clerics.
My creator, judge me whole. Find me well within
Thank you
your
for all
grace.
that you are doing.
Touch me with fire.
Oh.
Cleansed. Tell me I have.
That's real mean. Okay. I just realised. The reason I can't get into any of those doors is because I need lockpicking. And I don't think mages can learn it, so... Right. Let's check Ole real quick. We've done that.
Have you had any trouble with them?
Not at all. I will inform you if that changes.
Alright. Yeah, this is not going to have changed, is it? Yeah. Oh, that's fine. Right. Ascend. Out again.
Let us begin.
Back. Belay. Recommended levels 4 to 7, so I'm above level.
Having the Herald address the clerics is not a terrible idea.
You can't be serious.
Mother Giselle isn't wrong. At the moment, the Chantry's only strength is that they are united in opinion. And we should ignore the danger to the Herald. Let's ask her.
What can they do? It's just talk.
Don't underestimate the power of their words. An angry mob will do you in just as quickly as a blade.
I will go with her. Mother Giselle said she could provide us names. Use them.
But why? This is nothing but a...
What choice do we have, Liliana? Right now, we can't approach anyone for help with the breach. Use what influence we have to call the clerics together. Once they are ready, we will see this through.
Yeah. Okay. We've had the conversation. Is there anything else that's been upgraded now? Okay. First time seeing an all Legion city, right? At least a proper one. I think we've seen some in the free march that are close to all Legion, but not full on. Mabari. Yeah. Hmm. So that was 4 to 7. I did more or less as much as I could do in balls. Maybe I could have gone to a cliff village since I sorted out the issues there. Oh, it doesn't matter.
The city still mourns.
Okay.
Just a guess, Seeker, but I think they all know who we are.
Your skills of observation never fail to impress me, Varric.
My Lady Herald.
You're one of Leliane's people. What have you found?
The Chantry Mothers await you, but so do a great many Templars.
Oh, I
There are
bet.
Templars here?
People seem to think the Templars will protect them from the Inquisition. They're gathering on the other side of the market. I think that's where the Templars intend to meet you.
Only one thing to do.
Are
then.
we saying that the Inquisition has been expected? Right.
They wish to protect the people? From us?
We knew there would be some kind of reaction.
But I didn't expect the Templars to make an appearance.
The people may just be assuming what the Templars will do. I've heard of no concrete plans.
You think the Order's return to the fold, maybe? To deal with us upstarts?
I know Lord Seeker Lucius. I can't imagine him coming to the Chantry's defense. Not after all that's occurred. Return to Haven. Someone will need to inform them if we are delayed.
As you say, my lady.
Yeah. Oh, we gotta. What the fuck? What is this about? His unfortunate hair. Oh no. Unrelated headache. Oh dear. Okay. Alright. Le Masque de Leon. Docks. Okay, so where are we heading? Going across the way there, but first, let us sneak around. Let's see what's this. Mortal means the Emporium of Mortal Means. Okay. Of defensive concern, offensive intent, and study of martial with sanctioned magical. Okay. Propaganda. Hi.
Not open today. Not until this fast is over, at least. Too many
swords about. Fair enough. We'll come back. Possibly. I don't know if we're able to come back. This or not. This. Oh.
You'll forgive if events are a little too flustered for commerce. Nothing personal, Inquisition.
Yeah, no, that's fine. We'll head that way in a sec. Just God damn, there's a lot of plaques. I mean, we Brits can get a bit ridiculous with plaques, but holy shite. I'm not reading all these. No. Alright, so where are... Oh, Anglin's Galley?
Stand wary, guardsman. The Inquisition is here, along with the Herald.
Fast travel? Oh, what's this about? Le Pont est mort? My pronunciations of these is really off, but basically like the death apple? Right? The pom. What means death? Pom is apples. Yeah, I think that's something along those lines at least. Oh. Well. Fire city guard.
Move along.
Even the guard are fancy as fuck. I bet it's hot in that helmet though. Golden Leon. Can I go for it?
This city is close to you, except for the Chantry and our Templars. They'll certainly take you.
Le Pont V. Barnabas?
Oh, I cannot possibly sell anything right now, not with so much uncertainty.
Templars will help us, as they always
The
have.
Inquisition.
No need for
We
an
don't
Inquisition.
require that sort of thing in Valois.
Good people of Val Royal, hear me. Together, we mourn our divine. Her naive and beautiful heart, silenced by treachery.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder what will become of her murderer. Well, wonder no more.
Can we have a trial by combat?
Behold, the so-called Herald of Andraste, claiming to rise where our beloved fell. We say this is a false prophet. The Maker would send no elf in our hour of need.
I make no such claim. I wasn't sent here by Andraste or the Maker. I am simply trying to close the breach. It threatens us all.
It's true. The Inquisition seeks only to end this madness before it is too late.
It is already too late. The Templars have returned to the Chantry. They will face this Inquisition, and the people will be
I would
saved
get out of here,
once
people,
more.
if I were you. What?
Still yourself. She is beneath us.
I am...
What's the meaning of this?
Her claim to authority is an insult, much like your own.
Oh.
Lord Seeker Lucius, it's imperative that we speak with...
You will not address me.
Lord Seeker?
Creating a heretical movement. Raising up a puppet as Andraste's prophet. You should be ashamed. You should all be ashamed. The Templars failed no one when they left the Chantry to purge the mages.
Oh.
You are the ones who have failed. You who'd leash our righteous swords with doubt and fear. If you came to appeal to the Chantry, you are too late. The only destiny here that demands respect is mine.
What we truly need is an alliance that will seal the breach.
Oh, the breach is indeed a threat. But you certainly have no power to do anything about it.
But Lord Seeker, what if she really was sent by the Maker? What if...
My...
You are called to a higher purpose. Do not question.
I will make the Templar Order a power that stands alone against the Void. We deserve recognition. Independence. You have shown me nothing, and the Inquisition, less than nothing. Templars, Val Royo is unworthy of our protection. We march.
Ah.
Charming fellow, isn't he?
Has Lord Seeker Lucius gone mad?
How do you know him?
Do you know him very well?
He took over the Seekers of Truth 2 years ago, after Lord Seeker Lambert's death.
Lambert?
He was always a decent
Bit.
man, never
Think we-
given to ambition and grandstanding. This is very bizarre.
We know Lambert, right?
Do you think he can be reasoned with?
Probably not.
I hope so. If not him, there are surely others in the Order who don't feel as he does. Either way, we should first return to Haven and inform the others.
Ah. Why did it recommend a specific level for this then? Okay. Fail.
Excuse me, but is what they're saying real? The Inquisition's going
We're gonna
to
do our
fix the hole in
best.
the sky?
That's the plan.
We're going to give it a try, at least.
Yeah.
No one is doing anything. The Chantry is useless, and the Templars, Andraste.
Templars,
I
yeah.
never thought they'd abandon us.
Yeah, they just fucked off.
Your camp will need food. I have contacts. We'll have deliveries there in days.
You want to help the Inquisition?
Never been part of something this big before, but if If your Inquisition's going to seal the sky, I want to help.
Sandra?
What do you think, Cassandra?
I think the woman is asking you and not me.
Well, she is.
The Herald of Andraste. Yes, I understand. Haven is a mess, but we won't turn away anyone willing to help.
Yeah.
Invite her, if it pleases you.
Yeah.
Head to Haven then. We need good people.
I don't know if I'm that, but it will be nice to
Look,
see.
if you can bring us food, an army marches on its stomach.
The Chantry promised they...
Jesus.
An arrow with a message?
The fuck? That felt like it almost went past my head. There.
The Chantry has just shown themselves.
People say you're special, I want to help, and I can bring everyone. There's a baddie in Valrio, I hear he wants to hurt you. Have a search for the red things in the market, the darks, round the cafe, and maybe you'll meet him first. Bring swords. Friends of Red Jenny! Ah, okay. Good to see you guys again. Whoever did the sound on that, that was great. I really felt for a moment it was behind me.
This victory must please you greatly, Seeker Cassandra.
Not at all.
We came here seeking only to speak with the mothers. This is not our doing, but yours.
And you had no part in forcing our hand? Do not delude yourself. Now we have been shown up by our own Templars, in front of everyone. And my fellow clerics have scattered to the wind along with their convictions. Just tell me one thing. If you do not believe you are the Maker's chosen, then what are you?
Someone who can help close the breach and end this madness.
That is more comforting than you might imagine. I suppose it is out of our hands now. We shall all see what the Maker plans in the days to come.
Sometimes you just need
You're obviously skeptical.
a helping
What do you
hand,
believe I am?
and that's it.
Our divine, her holiness is dead. I have seen evidence for everything, except what
Come,
would comfort me.
stay
That
at
doesn't
Haven.
answer my question.
For you to be true, a great many things must be false. And if you are false, a great many things must have failed. There is chaos ahead, whatever your intentions.
Yeah, that's true.
So what happens now? Will the Chantry continue to denounce me?
We have already done so.
Yep.
And what good has it done us? Now it falls on us to select a new divine, if we can, and leave the next step to her.
Provided such a selection is even possible.
I truly
Win?
don't know. Any revered mother
Wait, does
who
it's
would
no
have
wins
followed
wins a
this
mage? Never
path
mind.
died at the conclave. What becomes of us and your Inquisition is in the Maker's hands now.
Maybe the. Oh wait, no, she's dead, isn't she? Maybe the Mother Superior that was in the city in the expansion for Dragon Age Origins, is she still alive?
Where is the Lord Seeker taking the Templars?
I can't begin to guess the Lord Seeker's mind. He could not have abandoned his intended role more completely.
There must be sense to what we can't see.
Must there? Rebellion seems popular in certain quarters, doesn't it, Seeker? Is crafting the Templars into a new power really any worse than declaring a rival to the Chantry itself?
What were you hoping the Lord Seeker would do exactly?
Put aside his war against the mages and find common purpose against something much more dire. Obviously, he has other plans. With the knights vigilant slain at the conclave, there is nothing more we can do.
Perhaps there is something we can do.
I'd like to believe that, Seeker. I truly I suppose we can expect renewed effort against the mages from him. And
yeah,
yet
more chaos.
chaos.
How many Templars turned on the Chantry exactly?
They rebelled across Thedas. Some remained loyal, but not enough to call them the Order. The White Spire here in the capital was the largest garrison, but now it stands empty.
Oof.
Perhaps more shall flock to the Lord Seeker's banner now. How far has faith waned, I wonder?
How are people responding to all of this?
Despair. Fear. We mourn her holiness. The people look to the sky and wonder how long before terror comes for us all. There must be a way through this. Is it you? The Templars? The Maker's will? We abandoned our duties. We servants of the faith. Now we can only pray.
Whatever happens, you're going to say it's the Maker's will anyway, so what's the point in trying anything?
I hope against hope that may be the case.
That's what bugs me about that sort of thing. It's like they won't even try to fix their shit. Okay, right. So there is a guy here. Barnabas.
Open? Yeah.
What you got for me? You got that shit. Nothing there. Valuables, silk scars, golden rings. Aragon Branca? There's a Branca carving? Why? Maybe that's a different Branca to the one that we know. Right, let's go. That's the. Oh, that's a fast travel point, right?
I believe that messenger.
You are the Herald of Andraste, are
Yes.
you not? I have an invitation for you.
Okay, first enchanter Vivian? Question mark? This is a mage called Vivi. So I'm... invited to a salon, which I believe is not... it's like a parlor, right? Like a... What's this place do? Sell staffs? Okay. Double, but level requirements are off the chain. Right. Con. Okay, cool. Merchant. No.
I am open to you and yours. I price at a premium for everyone, so don't assume it's because you're with the Inquisition. I expect my customers to know a rarity when they see it.
Whatever you say.
If I might have a moment of your time.
An elf? Okay. What do you need?
Grand Enchanter Fiona?
Leader of the Mage Rebellion. Is it not dangerous for you?
The hell are you doing here?
I heard of this gathering, and I wanted to see the fabled Herald of Andraste with my own eyes. If it's help with the breach you seek, perhaps you should look among your fellow mages.
I'm surprised the leader of the mages wasn't at the conclave.
Yes. You were supposed to be, and yet somehow you avoided death.
As did the Lord Seeker, you'll note. Both of us sent negotiators in our stead in case it was a trap. I won't pretend I'm not glad to live. I lost many dear friends that day. It disgusts me to think the Templars will get away with it. I'm hoping you won't let them.
So you think the Templars are responsible?
Why wouldn't she?
Lucius hardly seems broken up over his losses, if he's concerned about them at all. You heard him. You think
Is
he
it
would
likely, though?
kill the divine to turn people against us? So yes, I think he did it. More than I think you did it, at any rate.
Well, yeah, I was.
Does that mean the mages will help us?
We are willing to discuss it with the Inquisition at least.
There's more
Consider
than can be
this an
said for
invitation to
the
Come, meet with the mages. An alliance could help us
Templar.
both.
Radcliffe.
after all. I hope to see you there. Au revoir, my Lady Herald.
The mages are a Radcliffe?
Let us return to Haven.
Wait, does that mean the All Eamon's son, Connor, is part of the Mage Rebellion? I mean, I suppose that makes an awful lot of sense. That's really curious. Right, let's see what Pierre Marie
Well, this
has
has all
to
been
say.
a frustrating mess. Templars and Chantry and especially the mages. Just everything.
The
I
Templar...
apologize if you were refused service, but we are now open for business. Especially if you put my wares to use.
The Templars fucking bailed on you. The mages haven't specifically done anything here from the looks of it. What are you talking about? And we've got a Fade Walker staff. Okay. Right. Okay. Let's do the Red Jenny stuff. Right. Okay. So, let's go across the way. We'll do it sort of clockwise. Right. So that one. Then the docks. And whatever's this way. Don't mind me. Going past you real quick. Oh, what's this? Oh. Don't mind me. Actually. Oh, there's a body. And this is body? Oh, no, it's fish. Well, technically it's bodies, it's fish. Farmers fighting tasted staff. Waterbirds die off. Restocking failed fish not fit. Do not
We
consume.
should look around.
Red handkerchief folded around a key with a small haste. You lifted from drunk swearing about heralds. Don't know what door. I'm out. My debt is paid. Okay. Randy Dowager Quarterly? That sounds dubious. We've got a key to a place that we don't know. I mean, this is a very pretty place. Look at that. That's... Gotta give it that. Oh, there's nothing back here. Okay. I was wondering if I was needing to jump on those boxes. Okay, so now we go... Yeah, now we go this way.
Same old.
All's well, it seems.
Oh, dragon. Ah, I see it. Different simple script on the back. Thank you, thank you, friends, for helping Gully Terrace. All those who asked about the Herald, and to the third passage. Could not stay to see them exit. Okay. Oh, there's subtitles. I wonder if there's actually French. I don't know enough French to know. Oh, this is a fountain. Do we have some coins to throw in there?
We shall see.
Right, okay. Am I able to go past?
Be careful.
What's this place? Okay. The Lover's Alcove. Oh boy.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood the Maker's will is written.
Okay. Yeah. This is active. Okay, how do I get up? Looks like there's... Oh. Well, this is a little bit suspicious. What? What's this place?
Inquisition, eh? I'll sell. But if the Chantry censures you, I'm not liable.
Okay. Okay. Schematics.
But I have to live here, and Val Royaux can be traditional.
Yeah, no, don't worry about it. We're not wanting to cause you trouble. Right. Alright. I guess the fast travel doors will take me up to where I need to be. Or I want to be, rather. Alright. Fast travel. Some areas have multiple levels. To click on the icons in the top right. Yep, there we go. Right. So... I need to go here. So my instinct is telling me to go here. Oh, hold on. Yeah. So I want to explore a little bit. And I know. We are past the usual 2-hour mark and me cutting off, but... Fellas? But... Sister Andrea.
Ah, the Herald of Andraste. Is there something I might help you with?
There's nothing.
No, thank you, sister.
Make her go with you.
Curious. Back here? There's no, like, seabirds or pigeons or something. Oh, there are in this high in the sky. They're not on this sort of level. Alright. I wonder who's the person that's writing all this graffiti. What's back here? Yeah, a lot of these like plaques and stuff are really specific and reference something that I just don't I don't care to give time to. Right. We go here. Right. Here's a book. Oh, another Randy Dowager. Cool. Right. Hi, fella. I mean, that's a pretty good view, I won't lie, right? Bird cage. Oh, what's this place? A mystery box? I mean, it's 10,000. I mean, I'm curious. We'll come back.
Is this a shop?
I maintain a premises wherein customers of a certain affluence entertain the purchase of my ware. So yes, a shop.
Don't you mean wares?
No, I mean ware. I have one item available for purchase. It is far too expensive for it merely to be sold. You may gaze upon it and dream of the wealth required to possess it.
10,000. Not
and kings.
A terrible amount.
And purchase things from shops more aligned with your station.
How do you stay in business?
How do you keep the doors open on a shop with one item?
My shop is a destination. Luminaries of every description journey here to see what is denied to them. Some pay tribute in the vain hope I will buy.
It's a shop of FOMO.
They do not have the will to pay the price. They require a bargain to justify the spend, to ease their conscience. That would defeat the entirety of the purpose.
Yeah.
So you sell one very expensive item, and it's worth it?
Let me now interrupt the inevitable defense of your thrift. I'm sure you have treasures, and you will have many more. You could parade them from here to Halam Shiral, but none of that would allow you to say you have purchased this. The item is irrelevant. The price is worth it.
What is it?
I can't see it. Tell me what it is.
If you have to ask, you are not the one to buy it.
I need to know if I can use it.
And again, the point is missed. If mere use is your concern, you should go elsewhere. The person who claims this will not be known for using it. They will be known because they paid for it.
I don't see why this is special. Anyone can overprice something.
To overprice an item, the item must have a known value already. It is then priced over what it is worth.
Well,
this has only the value I have set. It has never had another. It is not overpriced.
That depends entirely on what's in there.
Well, goodbye then.
Mine's the flooring. It is not used to feet that have been subjected to soil.
Oh, that I have no doubt. Alright. Only part of the way there. Okay. It would be really easy to just lift her up and just drop her over the edge. That's the problem with this city though, it's very... I don't know, very pretty to look at, but when you start looking at the... The fuck are these? Oh, they're instruments, okay. Alright, so I am... from here. Here? Third. Alright, dude. Maybe it's actually below. Oh, there is something. There is stuff down here. Okay. Ah, yeah. It is below me. Okay. So there it is. It's there, but there's this book here. Okay. Another book. Oh, another anti-allergy. Alright. Oh, picking the windows. We two obey well. Ah. We meet at 3 bells to discuss how best to serve in the new way. Herald go at time, praise at drast. Taken together, the message reveals a time, path, and key to a location on the world map. Okay. So what I'm guessing is that maybe a trap? May not be a trap? I don't know. Curious. Curious though, very, very curious. Right. But it's Red Jenny, so they served me well last time. Why can't I? Oh, right. Right. Okay, I'm gonna leave this way. Just in case there's something that's gonna happen on the way out. Just want to check, make sure there's nothing on there for me. Alright. Okay. The friend of Red Jenny.
Return to Haven.
Ghislaine. Ah, right, yeah. Forbidden Oasis. The Hinterlands. Falamire. There's base. Emporium. Where's Kirkwall on this map? Kirkwall on this map at all? I don't think so. Okay. So yeah, the Friends of Red Jenny, they were the guys in Dragon Age 2. I just can't remember off the top of my head if they were the ones that were involved in dealing with the gangs. Or if they were some sort of underground network of people. I just don't remember how. Alrighty, let's see what's going on here. Fend off the guards. We've fended off the guards. Oh. Oh. Really?
Herald of Andraste. How much did you expend to discover me? It must have weakened the Inquisition immeasurably.
I picked up 3 handkerchiefs.
You don't fool me. I'm too important for this to be an accident. My efforts will survive in victories against you elsewhere.
Oh.
Just say what?
Oh, look at the bow.
Ugh.
Fucks.
Squishy one, but you heard me, right? Just say what? Rich tits always try for more than they deserve.
Blah, blah, blah. Obey me. Arrow in my face. So, you followed the notes well enough. Glad to see you're... And you're an elf. Well, hope you're not too elfy. I mean, it's all good, isn't it? The important thing is you glow. You're the herald thingy.
Some believe I'm the Herald of Andraste. But who are you, and what's this about?
No idea. I don't know this idiot from Manners. My people just said the Inquisition should look at him.
Your people? Elves?
No. People. Name's Sarah. This is cover. Get round it. For the reinforcements. Don't worry. Someone tipped me their equipment shed. They've got no breaches.
Oh, okay.
Friends really came through with that tip. No breaches. So, Herald of Andraste. You're a strange one. I'd like to join.
I'd like a real introduction, please.
How about we get to know each other first? You know, names and such.
One name. No, wait, 2. It's like this. I sent you a note to look for hidden stuff by my friends. The Friends of Red Jenny. That's me. Well, I'm one. So is a fence in Montfort, some woman in Kirkwall.
Yeah, that's
There were 3 in Starkhaven,
wow.
brothers or something. It's just a name, yeah? It lets little people, friends, be part of something while they stick it to nobles they hate. So here, in your face, I'm Sarah. The Friends of Red Jenny are sort of out there. I use them to help you. Plus arrows.
Okay. You're offering spies?
The Inquisition has spies already. Can you add to these professionals?
Here's how it is. You important people are up here, shoving your cods around. Blah, blah, I'll crush you. I'll crush you. Ooh, crush you. Then you've got cloaks and spy kings, like this tit. Or was he one of the little knives, all serious with his little knife? All those secrets, and what gave him up? Some houseboy who don't know shite, but knows a bad person when he sees one. So no, I'm not knifey shiv dark, all hidden. But if you don't listen down here too, you risk your breeches. Like those guards, I stole their... Look, do you need people or not? I want to get everything back to normal. Like you.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So who are your Friends of Red Jenny? You must know them.
It's not hard to understand if you're not trying to waste your day on it. Someone little always hates someone big. And unless you don't eat, sleep, or piss, you're never far from someone little. Doesn't
Yeah,
always
that's
work
true.
out, but a lot of people hated this guy. Someone got a laugh, someone got even, someone got paid. And someone has to have explained to them that free help is good.
I'm not... Wait, yeah, why did you ask if I
Back
glowed?
there you wanted to know if I glowed. Why?
That's what you do, innit? You walked out of somewhere and now you glow. Andraste's herald. True or not, it seemed like the easiest way to know it was you.
True or not?
Well, that's what they say and all. Look, don't get ahead yet. I want to help this... whatever it is. Inquisition.
Uh-huh. Alrighty. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Alright, Sarah. I can use you and your friends.
Yes! Getting good before you're too big to like. That'll keep your breeches where they should be. Plus extra breeches because I have all these... You have merchants who buy that piss, yeah? Got to be worth something. Anyway, Haven. See you there, Herald.
That's in
This will be
Marcus, I'm
grand.
sure. Okay, we'll bring Sarah, Varric, and... Sandra along. Alright. Too many breaches? Oh, I was expecting to fill up my inventory. Okay. I did see 2 bags over there, so I could grab this. Good. Webbing. I'll take it. Vitriol. Oh, I guess now I've got 2 archers, which is, I guess, a little bit redundant, but, you know, fine. Can you get both those? Something else over here. Aha. Money. Okay. That's that mission, right? Right, the Ghislaine estate. Yeah, let's head here. I don't know what this is about, but don't turn up a noble's invitation. Yeah, we'll do this and then we'll call it a night. It's music.
Lady
Lavellen, on behalf of the Inquisition.
What a pleasure to meet you, my lady. Seeing the same faces at every event becomes so tiring.
You're all wearing masks.
So you must be a guest of Madame de Fer. Or are you here for Duc Bastien?
Are you here on business? I have heard the most curious tales of you. I cannot imagine half of them are true.
What have you heard about me?
Some say that when the veil opened, Andraste herself delivered you from the Fade.
Okay.
I'm not familiar with that name. I was invited here by First Enchanter Vivienne.
Madame de Fer is a fond nickname
Ah.
the court has given Lady Vivienne.
I've heard she finds it amusing.
I've heard very little about Duc Bastien.
He hasn't been seen much at court lately.
His business with the Council of Heralds often takes him from home for long periods. It can't be good for a man of his years.
And of course, there's the civil war. Bastien probably wishes to distance himself from the actions of his one-time son-in-law.
Tearing up the Dales in a foolish bid for power? It will end in disgrace for Gaspard. Everyone knows it.
Okay.
Some of those storytellers may have gotten carried away.
But only for the best effect. The Inquisition is a ripe subject for wild tales.
I'm sure it is from those who aren't living it.
What a lot of pig shit. Washed up sisters and crazed seekers. No one can take them seriously.
Interesting.
Everyone knows it's just an excuse for a bunch of political outcasts to grab power.
What's your point?
I've never made any claims to holiness. What's your point?
In front of all these people, you admit to being a pretentious usurper. We know what your Inquisition truly is. If you were a woman of honor, you'd step outside and answer the charges.
My dear Marquis, how unkind of you to use such language in my house to my guests.
Well, okay then.
You know such rudeness is intolerable.
Madame Vivienne, I humbly beg your pardon.
You should. Whatever am I going to do with you, my dear? My lady, you're the wounded party in this unfortunate affair. What would you have me do with this foolish, foolish man?
I think the Marquis has seen the error of his ways.
By the grace of Andraste, you have your life, my dear. Do be more careful with it. I'm delighted you could attend this little gathering. I've so wanted to meet you.
Why does she have horns on her head?
Allow me to introduce myself.
Canary?
I am Vivienne, first enchanter of Montsimard, and enchantress to the Imperial Court.
Is that Marquis going to pose a problem?
His aunt is the Vicomtesse of Mont de Glace. Not a powerful family, but well respected. And very devout. Alphonse will be disowned for this. It's not the first time he's brought his aunt disgrace, but I'm sure it'll be the last. And after such a public humiliation, I expect he'll run off to the Dales to join the Empress's war effort. Either to make a good end, or to win back a modicum of self-respect.
Charmed, Lady Vivienne.
Ah, but I didn't invite you to the chateau for pleasantries. With Divine Justinia dead, the Chantry's in shambles. Only the Inquisition might restore sanity and order to our frightened people. As the leader of the last loyal mages of Thedas, I feel it only right that I lend my assistance to your cause.
Okay.
Is your interest in the Inquisition Madame de Fer, or is it more personal?
Aren't you charming? It's professional, of course.
Her voice is familiar. I can't place it right now, though.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
Okay.
So you're in favor of returning the mages to the Circle, then?
Where else can mages safely learn to master their talents? We need an institution
you can
to
set up
protect and nurture magic. Maker knows, magic will find neither on its own.
You say you led the last of the loyal mages. Loyal to whom?
To the people of Thedas, of course. We have not forgotten the commandment, as some have, that magic exists to serve man. I support any effort to restore such order.
What'd you get out of this?
What's in this for you?
The same thing anyone gets by fighting this chaos. The chance to meet my enemy, to decide my fate. I won't wait quietly for destruction.
Fair enough.
Are you devout? What's your opinion of the Chantry?
I was a great admirer of the late divine Justinia V. The Chantry, at its best, unites the disparate cultures of Thedas and looks after its most vulnerable.
What about
Had
it
she
at its
lived,
worst?
Justinia could have accomplished so much.
Okay. The Chantry opposes us there.
You are aware that the Chantry hasn't sanctioned this Inquisition.
The Chantry is leaderless. They're in no position to officially sanction anything. Besides, my dear, if there is one virtue the Chant of Light teaches us, it is forgiveness. Once the Inquisition has sealed the breach, I'm sure the new Divine will not care in the slightest about official permission.
Probably. This isn't super.
What exactly can you do for the Inquisition?
I am well versed in the politics of the Orlesian Empire. I know every member of the Imperial Court personally. I have all the resources remaining to the Circle at my disposal. And I'm a mage of no small talent. Will that do?
For sure. Welcome aboard.
The Inquisition will be happy to have you, Lady Vivian.
Great things are beginning, my dear. I can promise you that.
Yeah, and the amount of resources that she can pull to bear, both political, magical, and actual. Yeah. Worth it. Huh. Taking us directly back to the base. Yeah, I mean we've gained like the upper Orlesians and the lower Orlesians in some respects. Now we just got to figure out how to get the Chantry on board. Even if the Chantry sucks. That's way too much power to be ignored, I'm afraid. Circle needs to be reforged into something a bit more stale. Right. Something back here, what's this? Hello? How do things go whilst we were gone?
Shield in your hand, block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back.
The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
I just hope I can help.
As do we all. It is enough that you would try. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused. Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages.
Yep.
Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
No, you're... No. Yeah, I don't mind.
You understand our situation.
Yeah.
I appreciate your opinion.
Look around. Our people are well organized and committed. Despite what the Clerics think, we are in the best position to help. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Good luck. We'll tend to the rest. Now, if only Mass Effect 3 was more in this sort of vein. And I don't mean like the entire game, but I would have liked to have had this instead of maybe just the Normandy, because the Normandy feels incredibly separated from that.
I had the most selfish of reasons.
Wow.
Good day.
Why did I get a random pause there? That was interesting. Nothing. Right.
Greetings.
Greetings, Herald of Andraste.
Liliana, Varric, Sarah's over there, okay. Liliana.
It's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Wait, what are you doing?
He betrayed us. He murdered my agent.
Don't you want to know why?
I'd kill him, just like that.
You find fault with my decision?
If he has knowledge, then he's a resource. Use him.
He's a loose end who could escape and get word to our enemies. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Find a better way.
I expected better from the Inquisition's spy master.
You've made that point clear.
Go on,
I blame
Liliana.
Butler, but see that he lives.
There you go. Good girl.
Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do. Reports of fade rifts and demons keep coming. The people are terrified, and it's only getting worse. The only thing that will calm their fears now is the hope that someone out there can save them. You have to be that someone. No one else has any power over the rifts. Seal them. Your legend will spread, and Thedas will learn to trust the Inquisition.
Why do you care about mages?
Why do you want me to seek out the rebel mages? Why do you care?
I've known mages.
Yeah.
Some of them were better people than me.
Yeah.
And yet I'm free and they're not. It's not right.
Yeah. Win. Probably, yeah.
They called you the left hand of the Divine.
That they did? What of it?
I'd like to hear about Justinia. What was she like?
A friend. A mentor. Like me, she had secrets, made mistakes. It made her human. I think her followers responded to that.
Was there something more than friendship between you?
You're asking if we were lovers? Typical. I was devoted
It doesn't
to her,
always have to be like that.
romantic. Love is common. Love is simple. My bond with Justinia was something greater.
I don't
She
think
was a sister,
that's true.
a mother, a teacher. So to answer your question, yes, it was more than friendship.
How'd you meet?
How did you and Justinia meet?
I met her a long time ago, before she became divine. Before she was Justinia. When I met her, she was Mother Dorothea. I was at my lowest. Broken, lost. And she saved me. No, wait. She hates it when I say that. I saved myself. She just showed me it was possible.
Fair enough.
We'll talk more later.
So was Dorothea the lady that you immediately went back to? Think about yourself.
Let's talk about you.
Me?
What about her past?
What did you do before you worked for the Divine?
I was a bard, an Orlesian spy for many years. For a time I also served a small cloister in Lothering.
And then?
After the Blight, the Divine called on me to oversee her personal network.
Can you teach me to be a bard?
Being a bard is so much more than being a spy. It involves a keen understanding of politics, the ebb and flow of influence, the great game. The Bard's is an intricate dance where a smile can be sharper than any dagger. The best way to learn is to immerse yourself in it. Perhaps when this is all over, I'll teach you.
Bards tell tales. I bet you tell some good ones.
There are plenty of tales in the library. Perhaps you should look for them there.
I should leave you to your work.
Interestingly, she doesn't even talk about
Did you need something?
the time in like Origins.
You seem to know a great many people.
I have made friends, and on occasion enemies. It's unavoidable.
Yeah.
You have a history with the Warden who entered the Blight, don't you?
I count him among my closest friends. I still write to him for advice when I can.
They're still in contact.
To my letters in some time. I try not to worry about it. He can take care of himself.
Yes.
They say you spent some time in Lothering. Did you know the champion?
We spoke a few times. I seldom left the Chantry, and we never became more than casual acquaintances. I saw more of the Hawk twins. Bethany in particular. She would spend time in meditation at the
Well,
Chantry.
no, one of them was dead.
My stories. The other one, the young man.
You never met him.
I did encounter the champion again later in Kirkwall. Those were terrible times.
Was this when the Chantry was destroyed?
No, that happened later. But even then, the news coming out of Kirkwall was disheartening. There were some in Valrailleux who wanted the Divine to declare an exalted march on Kirkwall. Justina sent me there to see if that could be avoided, to gather evidence to calm those agitating for war. I guess it didn't matter in the end.
Okay.
We can continue this conversation later.
Yes?
Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've nothing to report at the moment.
Okay.
I'll leave you to your...
Right. Let's go talk to this. Oh, quickly into cutscene. Dare I ask what's going
It's
on?
good you've returned. We heard of your encounter. You heard?
My agents in a city sent word ahead, of course.
It's a shame the Templars have abandoned their senses, as well as the capital.
Yeah, going on was worth the rest.
We had
yeah.
to do something, and now we have an opportunity.
Yes, and we have the opening we need to approach the Templars and the mages.
Do we? Lord Seeker Lucius is not the man I remember.
True, he has taken the orders somewhere, but to do what? My reports have been very odd.
We must look into it. I'm certain not everyone in the Order will support the Lord Seeker.
Or the Herald could simply go to meet the mages in Redcliffe instead.
You think the Mage Rebellion is more united? It could be 10 times worse.
It could be.
Or you could stop bickering and make a decision.
I agree.
We shouldn't discount Redcliffe. The mages may be worth the risk.
They are powerful, Ambassador, but more desperate than you realize.
There's always danger, yeah.
So it'll be dangerous. I've been in danger since I walked out of the Fade.
If some among the rebel mages were responsible for what happened at the Conclave...
The same could be said about the Templars.
Yeah.
True enough. Right now, I'm not certain we have enough influence to approach the Order safely.
Then the Inquisition needs agents in more places. That's something you can help with.
In the meantime, we should consider other options.
Huh?
There is one other matter. Several months ago, the Grey Wardens of Ferelden vanished. I sent word to those in Orlais, but they have also disappeared. Ordinarily, I wouldn't even consider the idea they're involved in all this, but the timing is curious.
Why tell me?
So you're
That is
telling me
weird.
this because...
The others have disregarded my suspicion, but I cannot ignore it. 2 days ago, my agents in the hinterlands heard news of a Grey Warden by the name of Blackwall. If you have
Blackwall?
the opportunity, please seek him out. Perhaps he can put my mind at ease.
And if he can't?
Then there may be more going on than we thought.
Blackwall. I feel as though I should know who that is. We got Josephine, we got Vivian. Vivian, where are you? Somewhere you are, Vivian.
You've never been to a circle, as far as I can tell, yet you're remarkably skilled. Were you self-taught?
I was trained by my keeper, yeah.
Not at all. I studied magic with Keeper Deshana.
I have heard about the traditions of magic among the Dalish keepers, but it's all third-hand. In my own experience, nothing is more deadly to a young mage than a lack of knowledge, which makes the current state of things precarious. What do you imagine will happen if the circles are not restored? Do you foresee the Dalish taking us all under their wing?
Mages deserve the same freedom as anyone else.
I hear that so often. It must be a great comfort to the common folk to know that their survival is trivial compared to our freedom. I'm sure that makes everything better. Justinia's death has shattered the balance of power in Thedas. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent people of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
Yeah, I'll do all I can.
I'll try not to let them down.
Failure is a luxury we cannot afford, my dear. For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Yeah, no one should. Yeah, no one should have that power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
So she's sort of our win, I guess? What's this? We got a new quest. Oh. Rome. What do you need?
Excuse me. I've got a message for the Inquisition, but I'm having a hard time getting anyone to talk to me.
What's your name?
Who are you, soldier?
Cremisius Aclasi with the Bulls Chargers Mercenary Company. We mostly work out of Orlais and Navarra. We've got word of some Tevinter mercenaries gathering out on the Storm Coast. My company commander, Iron Bull, offers the information.
Oh, that's a name
I'd like
I'm
to see what
familiar
the Bulls
with.
Chargers can do for the Inquisition. Meet us there and watch us work.
What can your Bull's Chargers offer the Inquisition?
Iron Bull is a canary, isn't he?
Tracks. Ask around Val Royeaux. We've got references.
What should I know about your commander?
Iron Bull? He's one of those Canari, the big guys with the horns. He leads from the front. He pays well, and he's a lot smarter than the last bastard I worked for. Best of all, he's professional. We accept contracts with whoever makes the first.
I wonder if he's the
You're the first time he's
canary.
gone out of his way to pick a side.
I wonder if he is the canary that's
Why did your
we
commander
met
send us
on
this
the
information?
coast.
Iron Bull wants to work for the Inquisition. He thinks you're doing good work.
Yeah, we welcome the help.
I look forward to meeting this Iron Bull.
We're the best you'll find. Come to the Storm Coast and you can see us in action.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see you at some point. It might take a bit to get to him, but we'll get there. Any additional shit going on here? No. Okay.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you.
I will take these injury
In my
reports to
arms,
research in the
guide.
nave.
Mother Giselle says we're losing fewer patients to fever thanks to your work.
Good.
The Maker is watching over us.
All right.
Alright. Alright. We have a cleric.
Has Cassandra spoken to you about my new recruits?
They are not your recruits, Commander. They're ours.
And Teelan. Those are really tempting to get a hold of, but Hmm. %50 XP for each. Right, so we've got Champions of the Just. Ah, shit, okay. Mhm. $21. 7. Okay.
To work?
Ultimate Draste. Before the Fifth Blight and the arrival of the hero Ferelden, Haven was occupied by cultists who worshipped a dragon. Oh! Is that where we are? Okay, I did this. Okay. Once they believed Andraste reborn, both the cultists and their dragon were long gone by the time the Chantry arrived to build the temple. Sacred Ashes, oh no. So that's where we are. Okay. There's still undiscovered passages in the mountains containing their relics. With a concerted search effort, it might be possible to unearth something. Okay, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
On you. I mean, back. Olay. Address Chantry completed. Chantry remains. Before dare the Imperial Court. Okay.
Let us begin.
Alright, all of our guys are busy. Alright. Oh, we leveled whilst we were in there. Because of the XP that we did. Probably. Right. Willpower unlock. It's free. Okay. Wait, what? Hold on. You had 10. What's this one? Is this? Oh, Vivian. She's. Oh, okay. She's a companion. She's not just an advisor. Okay. Or not an advisor, like a. Flashfire. Emulates. % weapon damage burning. Okay. Alright. That'll do it for us, I suppose. Yeah. Might get around to doing this tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then Friday afternoon. Question mark. Alrighty then. Bye-bye.